Hi guys, welcome to the channel. You're gonna have to excuse me. Hair's a mess. I'm in bunches today. Ugh. Nice to see you all. Hi Anna. Hi Melinda. Hi Vibes. Hope you're all okay. Let me go back a bit further. Evil exists. Fairy dust. So I'm live from the UK. Um, I'm guessing a lot of you are probably from the US, so I thought I would give you a bit of a house tour. Now, I've not tidied up this, so there might be some mess as we're going round, but we've been busy driving back, haven't we, Chester? Well, you weren't, but I was busy travelling back from Newcastle, where Penny went to see a friend. And so it's been quite a long drive, but we're home now. We've just had something to eat. I ordered takeout, and so I thought I'd show you where I live, and you can have a little look round. We'll have a talk about how expensive it is to live here compared to other places, or maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. Hi everyone. Hi Lauren, Mandy, Petulia, Vibes. Hello. MTV Cribs. Oh god, I wouldn't go that far, but look at the state of me. You know when you just feel greasy because you've been sat in the car all that time? I just need a good shower, PJs, and it's going to be an early night for me because I've got to be at work at 6 a.m. C12EH, hey. So we have here three stupid cats and a very stupid tortoise, one stupid mummy, and a very silly child. So let me unplug. I've had the camera on charge for the phone on charge for ages, so that I will be able to show you. Right, let me find some shoes, and then I can take you outside. See if I can turn the camera around. Oh, I don't know if I can. Right, so I'll have to do this. So this is my car, as you can see. I have a Nissan Juke. And over the road we have fields, which is really nice. It's quite a big house over there. But as you can see, these houses are very close together. Can you see? The doors are very close together. I mean, that next door really is very close to my next door. So as you can see, we all live like on top of each other. They're very small houses. So here we go. So this is my house. I walk in and I've got some of my certificates there. We have the coats and the shoes. So I've just been away, and so I've collected some of the condiments. I always collect the condiments for the boyfriend, he likes them. So these are two of the stupid cats. We have this one is a boy. He's called Chester, and then this one is Willow. She's a girl, but they've all been done, so there's no chance of them having any babies. So this is my house, guys. It's quite small, as you can see. If I stand at the door, this is my front room. So I have the tortoise over there. He's in his cage. I have where I hang my coats straight in to where I sit, and I like to try and keep my sofa nice. You know what it's like, so I kind of put these bits of material over to try and keep everywhere tidy. We've got loads of cushions. I'm a bit of a cushion freak. I don't know about you, whether you're cushion freaks, but I'm definitely a cushion freak. So as you can see, we're going with the green and navy blue situation. Chester's here to greet us. So over here, this is my chair. It's like a swivel round chair, which is my favourite. Got a little TV, and then we have the fireplace. So obviously those pieces of wood are not going to fit in that electric fire, but I just thought it looked cute, so there we go. Some greenery, and then we have I have like a heart on the wall, a lamp. And then Bulos, being Egyptian, he got me this cat from when he went on holiday back to Egypt. And then my books, psychology, and some crime book. And then this thing down here, that's actually a vacuum cleaner when I charge it up, so that I can just turn it on and it just goes around the house and vacuums the house. Don't put it on too often, to be honest. Yeah, I like electric fireplaces too, Bob. They're just easy to maintain. Like, I can just open it, turn it on, and job done. So, yeah. So this is my sofa, as you can see. So when I sit over here, I have this outlook. So as you can see over there, you can see the drinks and things. That's because I've been sat over there, e-cig, iPad. And that's, don't look at the dirty window because I need to clean it. But as you can see, we have the fields outside. So it's nice. It's nice to look onto. There's a lot of traffic going past. I've got my piano because I play the piano. Don't ask me to play. I'm not that good. Fake plant. Piece of wood because I'm into making tables. As you can see, this one here. This table is a huge piece that I got. Somebody was throwing them away, wanted rid of them. So I bought it, put some hairpin legs on. Then, of course, it started to crack. Well, it was tiny. It was like that right at the very beginning. Chester, stop it. And it got bigger and bigger and bigger. And in the end, I've had to polyfoam it and fill it in with filler because I didn't want to throw it away. It was too nice. So this is Bob's cage. You've probably seen it if you watch his videos. Bob is there. Look, he's got his eyes closed. Bob, Bob, wakey, wakey. Oh, he's too tired, look. Right then. So this is my kitchen. We currently have a leaking washing machine. I've also got a leaking fridge freezer. I could do with buying a new one. One of my subs got me these magnets for the fridge. I have like an area to sit over here. My mum washed some cups for me to put away. I haven't put them away yet. And so I have like my microwave is on top of my fridge because it's such a tiny kitchen. I have some like green plants and things. My books, how to cook with Coca-Cola, knitting, anything crafty I love. So down here, this is the cat's corner. Now, yeah, you may be thinking, why have you got a cat litter tray in your kitchen? Ugh, I could not eat in there with a cat litter tray. Well, if I'm having anybody round, obviously the cat litter tray disappears if anybody's going to sit at the table. But I need somewhere, and I've got this tiny kitchen. I'll show you. So as you walk in, this is it. Like 2 cupboards here, a cooker, 3 drawers, and 1 cupboard there. That is literally my kitchen cupboards. So I've got 2 cupboards, 2 cupboards. So I have like my cups and glasses, and then in here's like all my baking stuff, all my herbs and spices, because with Bulas being Egyptian, we have quite a lot of spices with our food. So we have like lots of spices, just the things you've probably already seen: cinnamon, coriander, cumin, oregano, all that kind of stuff, chili. And we're forever using, these are actually old candles. And so what we do is when the candles are right to the bottom, Bulas takes out everything that's left and boils them and everything and cleans them out. And then they end up being nice. They make good jars for things like raisins, pasta. So he keeps all the jars. So, and I don't know if you have this in America, but this is Penny's favorite thing. Like, she would eat this for dinner every day. Heinz ketchup. It's like if we go shopping, it's a must. Don't know if you have Heinz ketchup over there, but Heinz is like the thing to have. Okay, so now don't look at the messy cupboard. As you've shown you, we don't have much space in this kitchen. Okay, so I cook a lot with pasta and rice, so that's why there's quite a lot of pasta and rice. We have, and it looks all disorganized, but actually it's very organized. So we have like chicken stock cubes. That's one of our main brands, Knorr chicken stock, and lots of rice and pasta, spices. These are all spices. And then, as you can see, more Heinz. So we've got Heinz beans. You've always got to have an emergency tin of Heinz beans in the house, because you just can't do without Heinz beans. It's just a necessary. We always have to have the chocolate spread in the house. Now, you've probably heard of Nutella. I think we do have some of that, but my mum keeps buying this from Aldi. And so it's basically the same thing. Penny eats it, so I don't think it tastes any different, but it's a lot cheaper. My mum keeps bringing tins of hot dogs round, and I keep telling her, Mum, we don't really eat hot dogs, but a tin of hot dogs. She said, Emma, it's emergency food. You never know, you might need it. I'm like that. Really? Okay. And then this is like the main brand that we have for gravy. Now, I know a lot of people make their own gravy, but for people who are lazy like me, I just pour boiling water on it and make make it from the granules. But Bisto is like the main one for any gravy or anything in this country. And then more Heinz. So I don't know if you've seen this in the UK, but this is the best soup you can buy. Heinz. And it's Heinz vegetable soup. It is amazing. Just got JLR messaging me above, and I can't see the soup. Right, there you go. So Heinz. And then just sauces. I've got a lot of sauces now. When I'm with Boulos, I tend to make it from scratch with all my herbs and spices. But when it's just me and Penny and I don't want to make a vat of food, we just tend to make like either my mum buys this for us from the Aldi. It's like chili con carne kind of sauce. What else have we got? So over here in the UK, these are the main make for cereal. So Kellogg's, and there's like all different types. You can get like Frosties that are a bit like this, can't you? And all sorts. But basically Kellogg's is like the #1 brand in the UK for cereal. I'll show you what I drink tea wise. So this is what I drink. It's Twinings. Don't know if you get that makeover in the UK. It's quite a good makeover here. It's classed as on the expensive side of tea, and it's lemon green tea. So it's like green tea with a tang of lemon, which is actually really nice. If you haven't tried green tea, it sounds awful, but it's really tasty. Okay. And then I'll get to your comments in a sec. The crisps over here, the main, because I went to Spain recently and their main brand is Ruffles. But over here it's Walker's Crisps. So we have Penny's favourite flavour, cheese and onion. So that's that. And then I took the biscuits from the hotel room. I thought I'll take them to work with me. Paid for it. So what do you think to this? I bought it recently and I just love it. It's just amazing. If I can get the lid off. So it's really heavy. And it's like a big cooking pot, which you can actually put in the oven as well. So you can put it in the oven. Can't get the bloody top off, but you can put it in the oven so you can cook in the oven with it. And then it's got this beautiful like wooden top that can also go in the oven. And it's just really lovely. Put the handles down or you can keep them up. And it's just, I love it. It's really heavy. And then of course we've got all our pastas, rices, we've got wild rice, your normal tagliatelle, and the shells I really like. I don't know what it is about the pasta shells that I really like. I like eating pasta shells. So what's everybody saying in the chat? Let me see. That's a cast iron skillet. Yeah. Oh, you can't go wrong with it with cast iron, can you? I love it. Posh tea. Your mother lives in London. It's an expensive country. So currently, I pay. So it's not, I'd say there's. I don't know if I'm making this up or whether it's true, but from what I noticed is we're about 80%. So for our 80 pence, you have £100. So that's about right. So it's not that much out. Now I pay £550 for this a month, which in the whole scheme of things for a house is actually really cheap. But I know the person that owns the house, so he's not put the rent up. In the US, I would say that would be around about 700. Is that right? About £700. $700. It's quite a lot, but my wage, and for a single mom, I do good with the wage situation, but it literally covers everything. So it covers my rent, it covers all my bills, it covers everything. I used to pay for my car with it, but my car's been paid off now. I own everything in the house. So it's 667, yes, and not too far off 700. So April says it's $667 a month to rent this. And then you've got your gas, electric, water, and it's quite expensive, but everything seems to be, and we get taxed a lot in this country. So we pay 20% tax in this country. On everything, which is not good. So 20% tax, yeah. And the government literally screw us. And now the problem with that is if you earn over a certain amount, they put your tax bracket up. So I currently pay 40% tax off my wage every month, which is not that far off half. So that's like 40% of my wage gets taken by the government every month. It's ridiculous. It is crazy. And I was talking to somebody in America and they said they have to pay so much tax a month. I think he said 20% or 20 something. I think that's what he said. It was a long time ago. And then he said they get so much back every year. And I was like, I wish I got so much back every year. Yeah, April is crazy. Seriously. So, I mean, I don't know what I earn after tax, but, it's decent. It is decent. You're looking at nearly 5,000 a month, £5,000. And half of that gets taken, nearly half in tax every month. Gone. So although I'm doing well because I've got a career, my wage literally covers everything I owe. It pays for all my fuel. Yeah, and fuel prices have gone up. I don't know about the US, but over here, like I used to put £45 worth of fuel in my car every week without fail. I do the same trips. I don't deviate from school, work, home from work, and shopping. That's literally it. And I used to put £45 in. It went up to 50. And yesterday was it? I filled my car up and I put £50 in, which is a normal amount. And when I got back in the car, I wasn't even on 3/4 on the chart. Not even on 3/4. And I was like, are you serious? So that shows you how much it's gone up. But yeah. For a female, I shouldn't say that really, because but in the UK a lot of females don't work, whether they're looking after kids or they're on benefits or whatever. I do earn a decent amount, but it's gone. Like, the government just takes so much of it. And then not only that, but the fuel prices, and if you think of it, the bread, the milk, all the essentials have gone up in price, but our wages haven't had an increase in income to cover that. So where are we supposed to be covering all these tens or these hundreds of pounds a year for the fuel that we're now suddenly paying for? And I mean, I'm not going to get into the politics. I'm sure you really don't want to know the politics. We'll talk more about that in a bit. So, as you've seen, my tiny kitchen. Now, I've put this here because it needs sorting out. And I need to sort it all out. So that's that. So that's my back garden. Now, I've not done anything with it this year. I don't know if you can see it. I've got 2 bins in the garden. The green one is for recycling. The black one is for just normal litter. I'm showing you here, there's no airs and graces. Like, I've not been cleaning round and tidying. This is the mess of my back garden. You can see the weeds. I haven't done anything with my garden this summer because I've just been that busy. But there you go. So you can see where I hang all my washing, where we sit when it's nice. And I usually have cushions on the chairs and, just kind of thing. So here we go. This is the kitchen, like I was showing you before. One of my subscribers got me these. This is what I used to tell the temperature in the house. I don't know if you can see it. I think it says 65. Right. You want to say hi, Penny?
Yeah. Hi, guys. Where's anyone going to say?
Yeah, they're all there. Look, Candice.
Say hi, Candice. Bye.
So we have stairs, back door, rubbish bin. So we have stairs that kind of go up and round. Might be a bit different for you, my handbag. And so they go up the stairs. Now, don't worry about the carpet. That's the cat. Did buy them a litter tray. Wasn't interested. So every year I replace the carpet on the stairs. No airs and graces, guys. This is my life. So here we go. So this is the upstairs. This is so tiny. This is where I have to hang my clothes.
Hi, guys.
This is so tiny. This is where I have to hang my clothes.
Wait, I want to give some shout outs to people.
Right,
hi, Demi. Hi. Who else?
Paula.
Enoch.
Vibes. You've still got black all under your eyes from that makeup. Right, so this is where I have to hang my clothes because I don't have a wardrobe. Don't own a wardrobe. The house is too small, as you'll see in a minute. I have nowhere to hang any clothes. So this is it. So I use this here, this storage. It's got my work badge, my work belt, and all my work things on there. Ambulance pocketbook. And then in here, I have all my underwear and socks and things. All my clothes are hung up here. That's literally it. Now, I've been washing, guys, so I've been hanging some of the washing in the bathroom, as you can see. But this is my bathroom. For anybody that wants to get naked, you know, help yourself. But this is my life. We have a small bathroom, cabinet. I'm going to do my hair later. All Penny's shampoos and conditioners. And then we've got things. I use this to like hang things, put things in. It's quite handy, really. With a hanging heart. And then my washing seems to be covered in white fluff. So I think something went in the washing machine that had white fluff on it. Not quite sure what. But anyway, this is my washing ambulance uniform, as you can see. Ambulance. All drying, ready for tomorrow.
Bye guys, thanks for the shout outs.
And then this is Penny's room.
Don't show my room.
It's very nice. Well, it shouldn't be such a mess, and then you wouldn't be bothered. It was lovely earlier on. And then this is my bedroom. So I'll put the light on for you. So this is my bedroom. As you can see, I've got a picture of Penny on the wall there from when she was very small. And then that is not a finger up. It is actually a peace sign. Peace. The future is female. No, I'm not a feminist, but I did like that picture. So I've got new bedding on the beds. No, I don't iron duvets. I have far little time to be ironing duvet covers. But yeah, I've got my work bag there. It gets a lot of like upset stomachs and things. Washing I've done. Suitcase needs to go in the loft. That's from when we went on holiday. This is my little area where I sit. It's nothing exciting, but it's like, you know, where I do my makeup and things. And then more mirrors, candles. And then as you can see out at the back, you can see the messy garden. We've got like a big area now. Somebody owns that land beyond my garden. I don't know who owns it, but they don't seem to be planning on doing anything with it anytime soon. And the reason being is because if they build houses on it, I'll just show you out the window. If they build houses on it, that area, can you see the gate where you would come out? That's not classed as a through road. So they're not allowed to build anything that would require vehicles or, you know, like no parking in there. So they can't use that as a through road, so they can't build on there for houses. It's just been left kind of derelict. It's a bit of a waste of property, really. They'd be better selling it to the farmers. So there's the farmers up there, the farmers' fields, and they have horses up there. They also have a nice, open this again, nice little park for kids over there. But as you can see, all of our gardens are very close together. Windows sticking. It's an old house. So this was built in the very late 1800s, early 1900s. Very old house. I can't go to sleep without my shark, as you can see. I bet you think I'm crazy. The land is locked as far as I'm aware. But this is my house, so I've got a tiny kitchen. So downstairs is like literally a tiny kitchen, stroke dining room, even though it's tiny. And the little lounge area, living room, where you can sit. But it's, do you know what? It's less to clean. It's less expensive. I mean, I could go out and I could physically afford to go buy £1,000 house a month. I would have no money left after I paid for everything, but I could afford to double, buy it and rent a big house. But for what reason? Like, Penny's here 50% of the time. I'm here 50% of the time because I'm working, you know, or I go back to Bullis's house after work to see him. So it's just a waste of money, I think, having a huge house. To me, it would be a show-off move for me. It would be like, look at me, because for what other reason would I need a big house? Yeah, it would be nice to have a wardrobe. How much land do I have? Well, we don't really count it in land. We count it as in the house, and any extra other than the house is classed as land and acreage. But I don't have like any acreage or anything. It is like literally that tiny little garden that you've just seen out the back with the chairs. That's all I got with this property. But I think if I did move, it would just be a show-off move. Look at what I've got. Look at what I can afford. And I don't need to prove myself to anyone. A lot of Penny's friends, bless them, because they're young, they don't realise what they're saying. And I live on a main road, and because the traffic comes past, the houses get dirty at the fronts, the windows and things. And a few of Penny's friends have said, oh, it's really nice in here. Didn't expect it because it looked so scruffy outside. And I'm like, oh, thanks. But you can't blame them because it does look scruffy outside. The houses are stuck together. It's tiny. It's dirty from the outside. There's no point in me cleaning the window every week and the door, because within a day it would be dirty again with it's a main road that we live on. So April says, so I'd keep more of my money in Florida or in America. That's wow. Do you know what though? I've watched some American programs and they're like selling houses and things, and they'll say this property's on the market at, and I think, are you serious? That's huge. Like, that's huge for that price. Like, I'd have that. You seem to have more space. The houses seem to be bigger. You know, this really is tiny, but it's less to clean. I'm always busy trying to fit in everything in my life. What's the point in adding to what I have and like trying to be even busier by spending one of my days off just like gutting the whole house, or 2 days if it was a big house. So I would love to have a wardrobe, but if I did, as you can see, there's no room for a wardrobe in here. There's stuff everywhere. Please excuse. But that's the only place really that you could have a wardrobe, on that wall, and it would just about fit. But then I would have nowhere to sit, nowhere to get ready. It would come to here, and I would just literally be able, that would be it, to sleep in. So so I'm going to show you something, guys, that not many people actually know about. This is a secret. But I used to be bedbound because of pain. You know, I have fibromyalgia. And I was really unwell. I couldn't work. I was very sick. And the doctors didn't know what to do. Well, eventually they did know what to do, and they gave me this. Looks like a black wallet, but what's inside? Okay, so the first thing is in my back here. Don't know if you can see. It's like a square thing in my back, like hard, which you can see when I have a swimming costume on, but I'm at that age now where I don't care. And it's a battery, okay, and 2 wires go from that battery all the way up the back of my neck and into my head. And I then have this, okay, and I can turn it on, And this is my remote control. And I can, oh, it looks like it needs, oh, press the wrong button. So this is my IPG. And I can turn it up and down for pain. It's a bypass. Like a pacemaker thing. Turn it off. And then what I do is I put this like that. And I have to hold it with one hand. And while I'm holding it, I have to turn this on. And I can turn it up and down. And what it does is it jingle jangles my nerves, my occipital nerves in my head, so I don't get any pain. And it's called a neurostimulator. So that's my little fun fact for the day. There you go. Fun fact. Oh, I know, Jessie. So the UK has this thing where, like, they give these people that don't work money and they just go spend it on drugs or they go spend it on alcohol. And you go to the houses of some of these people and you say, have you run out of alcohol then? Have you not got any today? Is that why you're having like a downer, like you're having going cold turkey? And they say, oh yeah, I don't get paid while Tuesday. And I'm like, you work? Well, I used to say that. Now I know that they don't actually work. And they mean paid for the benefits. We get paid. Don't say it like you've got a job. But anyway, they get the benefits, and they just are able to sit at home. Now, that's okay if you're like looking for work and you're using it as like an in-between stage, or if you are too ill to work and you get disability, then fair enough. But there's some people that just can't be bothered. And I've met these people on emergencies. They just cannot be bothered. They don't want to work. Why should I work? They say, why should I go out to work? Because I don't have any trade. I've no qualifications. So what am I going to go do? Work in McDonald's? The money that I earn, I might as well just claim the benefits and I don't have to do anything. So you can imagine, can't you? And then, of course, their children grow up thinking, well, mum and dad sat at home. So, yes, Ronnie, too much space sometimes means that you cannot ever throw anything out. And I'm terrible at throwing things out. I'm like, if you don't need it, you don't use it, it's gone. Whereas Boris is like, you throwing that out? I'll have it. He's more of a hoarder and I'm a thrower. But he doesn't live here at the minute. But when he does come, we do sleep there, which is my lovely, that's my sanctuary. That's my safe place. Sometimes when I'm talking to you guys or I'm making videos, I sit there. Bye, Pen. Silly boy. And then I have to look up here every now and again to see how much credit I have on the electricity. Well, it says I have £8.50, which isn't much. So I better text the guy that owns the house and ask him to put some electricity on for me. Otherwise, that's going to run out soon. All these things you have to think about as a mum. So I've got my candle on. Cherry Bakewell tart it is. Let's see what Bob's doing. Have you woken up yet, Bob? Oh, look. He's asleep. His eyes are closed. And he's got his head against the cage. Look. I think we woke him up. Sorry, Bob. Carry on. So as it gets dark outside, which it started to do because it's 8:15 here, so it's kind of getting dusky. It's kind of, it's not as bright outside. So it just gets nice in here. You've got the lamps on and it's really cozy. I just love anything furry. All my cushions are furry. I just love it. So, yeah. So this is my house. This is where I live. This is my sanctuary. If anybody had a look in the mirror when we were upstairs, I actually don't have anything on other than this big t-shirt. So if you caught my legs in the mirror, I'm sorry. So what is everybody saying? Some kind people should benefit, but they need to crack down on the rest. Too much rest. But yeah, it's nice. It's my little home, I mean, if I had somewhere else to live, maybe I'd love that as well. But right now, this is my house. When we were little, my mum and dad could never settle anywhere. They were always moving, and we lived. By the time I was 17, we'd lived in 26 houses. My grandma tried to work it out with me one day, and we sat down and wrote them all down because she could remember the addresses. And then I went to 8 different schools. And so, of course, I couldn't be bothered making friends because we got to the point where I was always the odd one out because I was always the new girl. And I knew we weren't going to stay around long. So I didn't want to bother making friends because I knew we were going again. So it wasn't great, but we did have some nice places where we lived. Like we lived on a beach, and me and my brother were really close growing up. I'm not talking about people that can't work on disability. This is not disability. It's just for anyone not working. Oh, so you have like some benefits over there then for people who aren't working? Not to work. Do you know, I wish I knew. I should ask some of these people because you don't find out unless you ask. But I think they get like I think it's like £100 a week, which if you think about it, some jobs don't, if you're on the bare minimum wage, like some £100 a week, is it? Let me think. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, £100 a week. I think it's just under £100 a week. So I mean, they have to pay the bills and they have to pay for their food and everything. So I mean, I guess it's tight. But what some of the alcoholics do is, obviously, they don't eat. All they have in the house is like sweet things, like just to give them a bit of energy. Like they just have big biscuits and things, and they just use all their money for the alcohol. My sissy is £700 a month. I'm in Georgia and I don't get food stamps. So we don't have food stamps over here as such. I mean, we have like places you can go to get not that I'm aware of food stamps. I mean, maybe you can. I think you can go to like food banks, which are through the church, I think. $126. Yeah, so that's around about £100. So maybe it's not far off. So do you get a lot of people that don't work over there, or does it depend on like the area, the state, or like what's the situation? I could actually claim disability because fibromyalgia is classed as a disability, but I'm saving that card because I don't want to do it right now because I just wouldn't want to sit at home every day. Plus the extra money really helps. So So I'm waiting for a time where I'm really struggling to get about, and then I might be asking for that then. To what state one's in. What is electricity credit? I wouldn't know that. I don't know whether that £100 means everything, that you have to pay for everything. I really don't know. I think you get your bills paid if you get if you haven't got any money and you've got kids. I think from what my friend said, I think this is true. She gets her accommodation paid for, so whether it be the house or the flat, and she has to pay to it, but it's only a small amount compared to what it would normally be. And then she gets her bills paid for her, like gas and electric and stuff. So most houses you just pay like a month for gas and electric. So like they just send you a bill and say you've used this much a month, and it'd just come out of your account on direct debit. But because this is a rented accommodation, and if I was just a nasty horrible person, I could just run up all the bills, growing weed or whatever in the loft, and running all the electricity up and everything, and then doing a midnight flit in the middle of the night and just not coming back and leaving the guy that owns the house with all the bills. We have what's called meters. So we have like a card, and we have to go to the shop and we'll say, can you put £50 on the gas? So they'll put £50 on and you pay for it. They put it on your card, and then you get back and you go in the back garden. There's like a meter, and you put your card in the machine, and then it puts the gas on for you. Kind of messing around, like if you wake up one morning and you really need a shower to go to work, and there's suddenly no electric because you just know you're too busy to check, and then you end up having to go to work and taking a shower at the ambulance station because the boys are just stupid. They'll put like cornflakes in your boots and things for when you come out. They're just silly. That's called Section 8 housing in the US, subsidized housing. So is that kind of what Ali might have then? Subsidized housing, 30% of rent is, yeah. So like they get the house, and they just have to kind of make a contribution. But when I moved in here, I didn't really have much furniture. I had my sofa. I've had this now for like 7 years, probably not 10 years, but I keep it nice and clean, so it's managed to last with it being cream. But everything, like I made my table and everything else was secondhand, but just over the last kind of year or so, I've started like buying a few things, like the shoe racky thing over there, and that wall unit in the corner, the fireplace, and some other bits. I have government subsidized apartment. Well, that's good. And then what, you like pay so much towards it? Wish I did, to be honest. So what was this? Somebody worked it out. April worked it out for me. So this house costs me $670, I think she said. $670 a month, and it's tiny, like tiny. To keep looking because Chester's really naughty and he keeps trying to jump in the Tortoise's house. Keep checking. So I'm just having some lilt. So what would I normally be doing at 8:20 at night? Usually settling down. I mean, obviously when I was younger, I'd be like going meeting friends every night and what have you. Bullets isn't working, isn't finishing work until 8, I think, but he never gets off on time, so he's working and then I'm not seeing him. Bob looks like he's thinking about going to sleep anytime soon. He's been playing with his ball. It's got like a bell in it. You all right, darling? Hello. He's had a good run. He runs around the house. He's been chasing Penny's toes. Then he did a disappearing act and we had to find him. You okay, my silly tortoise? Come and say hello to everybody. They want to say hi. Oh, gosh. Hey, hold on. Say hi, Bob. Wave. Wave. That's it, wave. Right, there we go then. I've ordered you some blueberries with the food shopping. It's coming tomorrow, Bob. I've ordered you some blueberries so you can have them tomorrow night. You love blueberries, don't you? Yeah. I've ordered you broccoli. I'm a bit of a tongue-tied person, to be honest. Blueberries. What else? Peaches. I'm going to try you on some peach. Tried pear for the first time yesterday. He really enjoyed that. It's a bit crazy in this house. That's crazy. Oh, so when you guys have gone, I'm just going to chill out here, pull the blanket over me. I don't plan on moving any point in the near future. And I'm just going to relax. My kids' rent is $2,100 a month for 900 square feet. Wow, that sounds big. That sounds big. Wow. Wish I had a house like that. I paid $14,900 for mine. 16 times 80. 2-bedroom. Oh, so it's like a mobile home, like yeah, that's what my mum and dad have got. It's almost like 2 mobile homes stuck together, but with the partition taken out of the middle. So it's like you walk in and it's 2. So it feels quite big. It's like a bungalow. And then they live in like this park. Not like a normal park. It's just for mobile homes. It's quite nice. 900 square feet is small. Oh, is that small? The house sounds nice. I'm no good without pictures, guys. Yeah, it did the other week, mate. It got quite really hot. It hit 103, and everybody was just, well, us English, we were besides ourselves. We didn't know what to do. We were just, I started work one night and I was thinking, it's so hot. What on earth could people be wanting to go to hospital for? Heat stroke, that kind of thing. Well, it was all old people. So, when they get old and they get dementia and they're like really confused, and you usually have to struggle to get them to drink anyway. So you usually struggle anyway. And then, of course, it's been extra warm and they've been sweating because nobody in the UK really has air conditioning unless you own like a mansion. And so, yeah, April says, and so the moral to the story was that they all had dehydration. So make sure you drink plenty. They were all dehydrated. They all had urine infections. They all had blood pressures as low as God knows what, and fast heart rates just because they were so dehydrated because they'd not drunk enough. April says I paid $20.75 a month for 19 square foot duplex in Cali. That was a steal. Great neighborhood. Sounds nice. Cali sounds nice. What's it like in these places? I mean, it scares me thinking about coming to America a bit because of all. You're used to it, guys, but like the gun crime and stuff, you hear so much about it, especially when we cover true crime. And over here, I wouldn't say it's impossible to get a gun, but you can't go to a shop and buy one. You would literally have to be into some seriously bad stuff to be able to get one, you know. Utah has the highest median house at 5. Wow. Culture shock. Crime is off the charts. Yeah, you certainly give me plenty to cover, guys. You certainly give me plenty to get my teeth into. There's some really crazy ones. There's one that I'm going to do a documentary on, and that's really crazy, but yeah. Well, I'm going to go. I'm going to chill out, finish eating what I started because it like literally arrived 5 minutes before I came live. So I managed to eat half of it, and I'm going to eat the other half. And then I'm going to put a bit of TV on because my program that I want to watch starts in half an hour. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. It starts at 9. It's called Love Island. I know. Love Island, I know, but it's easy to listen to. And Penny likes it. So I'm going to watch that at 9. And then I'm literally going straight to bed because I have to be actually at work at 6 in the morning, which is like not really that long. And I need to go to sleep. Try to. Last night I only had 4 hours sleep. I know, Jodie, please don't judge. Don't judge. I just can't help it. Once you get into who everybody is, you need to watch it every night. And then you know you've got it bad when you are at work on nights and you have to record it and you have to watch the replays. Like, it's just terrible. Terrible. And then what's even worse is it's not on a Saturday night. And when it comes to Saturday, you don't know what to do with yourself. And then you know you've got it bad. Oh, God. I bet you think I'm crazy. Like this crazy English woman. You were like that with Big Brother. Do you have Big Brother over there? Oh, shit. I know there's something I just didn't show you. So, I bought like I suppose it's a little bit like a Ring doorbell camera, you know, like a small camera, and it's supposed to go on Bob's cage. And the idea is it goes on inside Bob's habitat, on the wall of his habitat. Joanne Parkin, hi Emma, I'm from Leeds. Really, Joanne? Well, that's all I'm going to say to that, Joanne. Yeah, so he's got this camera. And so last week it arrived. I'm like, it took me ages to figure out what to do with it because you've got to download this app and then you can watch it on your phone. So you can actually check in on him when you're on nights from work in the ambulance. I just get the app out on my phone and I can check him out. So I'm at work the other night. Well, a few nights ago. And I'm like, what's Bob's cage is very dark. I can't tell what he's doing, Bob. I'm like that, Bob, because you can speak as well and he can hear you. I could hear some rustling, but no Bob. And I'm like, what's going on with this camera? I got home. The camera is upside down in the water bowl Bob had got it off the wall himself, and it was high up. He'd obviously thought, look, when me and Betty are having some private time, I do not need a camera watching my every move. So he got it down off the wall. Such an intelligent tortoise. So I guess he didn't like the idea of the Big Brother camera. So the camera's gone now. I will be getting another one that I can sit somewhere, one where he can't get to it. But he obviously values his time with Betty, you know, and I understand that. My dad thinks I'm mad. He says, "What are you doing with this silly tortoise?" Oh, God. Yep, groceries. We have grocery stores here that will blow your mind. I can imagine. I'd love to go to one of your grocery stores. Ours are just so tiny. I bet compared to what you have so much choice. I mean, we think we have quite a lot of choice in this country until we probably went to one of your supermarkets. But yeah, I'll show you this. Oh, God, can't even get up. I'm getting old, guys. So, the camera. So this is the camera. It's like it sticks on. So the idea was, as you can see, the mark is there. So the idea was the camera was supposed to go here. And as you can see, it's quite high up. And why is there flies in the lettuce? We're going to have to change your food, Bob. And so you can see it's pointing down at Betty. So he's probably thinking, look, mate, you're not videoing me while I'm getting some. So he's decided to knock it off the wall. It was down here, upside down in the water bowl. I just thought, well, okay then. Bob. No, he's got his eyes closed now, look. The eyes closed. You weren't impressed with that camera, were you, Bob? I'm going to get another one for you. He's looking as if to say, I'm listening, but I'm not paying you any attention because you're stupid. Oh, and then I got this gadget, right? Now, I bought this from China. Everything comes from China. Is there anything that you can buy that doesn't come from China? Right. So I got this. Okay. What do you think it is? Have you any idea? It is what do you think it is? Well, it's not headphones. No. I'll show you. So you put it around your neck like this, okay? And then what you do is you turn it on. And it's got all these different speeds. Oh, it's amazing. And it just cools you right down, and you can like turn it in and out. And like when you're hot. So I got the green ones because they go with the uniform. Yeah, it'd be great if they're massaged as well. Oh, have you got the pink ones, Anne? Yeah, I got the green just because they're the same colour as my uniform. And I thought, if anybody says to me at work, you're not allowed those, they're not we've not issued you with that, I can say, yeah, but the green. Part of the argument, you know. It's cooling me down. Do you want me to pass out? So, oh, turn off. So yeah, so that's it. And not much else going on. It looks like the cat wants to get on my knee. The other one's sat there. Jess, say hi. That's it. So we're gonna have a relaxing night now. Wills, are we gonna have a relaxing night now? And we're just gonna chill out here. So I'm gonna go, guys. This is my house. It's tiny, but it's mine, you know, for now. And it's kind of cute, and it's less to clean. It means we've got more spare money to do things that we want to do. And you know, on a night time when we close the curtains and relax, it's just cozy. It's cozy, and it's mine for now. So, my space. I thought I'd give you a bit of insight into how we live here. You're welcome. Yes, I'm going to go watch Love Island. It's on in 20 minutes. Can't miss it. All right, guys. Well, you take care. Have a really good night. This is Willow. This is Penny's cat. You can dress it up, dress it down, flatten its ears, open its mouth. It just doesn't care, really. But I suppose cats that have been loved by children generally are like that. Anyway, take care, guys. And I'll make a video for you in the next couple of days. Stay safe. Bye.